States of America. Maybe spelling is wrong, so let me check it. Perfect. UNITD United STAT States of AMRIC America. Okay. So name is everything correct. I want only total sales can be displayed in the you can say United States only, not other countries. So let's check. So to this, let's pass the and going to remove the total sales, sum of sales. And if you create this, let me remove the filter here. Let's see what happened. Even I did not give the filter and the filter pane, but still I'm able to see only one country information. But sometimes if you select anything, okay, now in United States we have many region, okay, so even you can change the filter if you need that, okay. So you can pass the category and apply. Let me select it, finance simple. Okay, now I wanted to pass the sales segment. Okay, obviously segment got impacted the this you can say line item. Why? Because each segment have their own impact on the data. So still filter is work, but yeah, it work for only one particular country, and this is called visual label filter, and you can apply many way. Okay, so that is the we can say that is the way we can implement that. So let's move to the second visual. So now I want to create the we can say different states, different we can say product label filter I want to see. So in this visual I wanted to see only United States products count. So how should I do that? So okay, move to the same visual. Since we have a total USA sales and I want to see only USA USA country total product sales, by each product sales I'm looking for. So see this, in same visual we have the United States data only, not other country. So if you wanted to check that is this data is correct or not, so you can validate by this way, by clicking, go to the table and select the country name. So I am going to select the country name. So see this, only we have United States data, not other countries. Now this one is good, but yeah, overall I want that in same tab, okay, I don't want to give the filter. So what should I do? They are the way, like suppose this I want this tab is totally belong to the USA, not other countries. So instead of passing the major, we have another solution for it. Okay, meanwhile I'm keeping same as it is. So let me add, by default you can say data, and by country, by total sales I consider that, all country sales I consider that. Now next part is that I'm clicking here and go to the filter pane and he drag a filter this page. So select country and pass the United States only. See this, in all page has only one country data, which is United States. This is called page label filter. So I cover first visual label filter, second how to create in a DAX that I told you explain, and third one is that page level filter. Now I want that each page should be filter, whatever I filter given to them, implemented all page. So see this, we have the filter pane, we have this which is filters all page. So if you drag here any value, let me change this to the Canada. See this, since I selected that, let me remove it. Apart from Canada, all data is going to hide on every visual. Only you can see the Canada data, not other countries. See this. Obviously we have given the all function that will work, don't worry. But yeah, where we do not have, only work the particular data. So suppose the challenges that you faced, okay, someone says that in this tab I want USA and all country along with the one filter that USA should not impact. Let me show you what is the mean of that. So now I'm going to create this visual, okay, which is, anyone have any questions, paste in the chat, don't worry if you have any question. So let me consider this one. So we have the country name, we have the total sales, and since you know that we'll apply the page level filter, it gives the Canada only, but I don't want to see only Canada, I wanted to see the other countries too, so let's cancel it. Okay, so I'm applying the all data. My problem is that I wanted to see this visual two way. One, no filter can be impacted on the let's create this one. I wanted to create the card. I want to see the total of the only USA country. So I select the total sales and again passing the country name here and just select the Canada only. Other part I don't want to see that. Okay, and I want whenever I select the slicer, doesn't impact anything, means total can display at any cost. Whatever I'm doing, I don't care, but it should not display. It should not impact the dynamic filter. So what should I do here? If I select anything, if I pass data here, definitely it's got impacted. See this, it displaying blank, but I don't want to display blank. I want to see always display the Canada data. So how should you control that? Let's come to the measure. Measure is going to help in this. Okay. Now Canada sales. So okay. Next, calculate sum of total sales, sum of sales, and then let's keep the sales by category. No, sales, we need to pass sales only. Sales. Next, I told you that I should not impact in my filter. So what I need to do, go to the all, okay, and then we have to use filter, financial, and after that I have to use the filter all whatever filter we wanted to apply, okay, it will remove the filter. Okay, we have also removed filter option that I'll tell you later on, but let's test with this. All is going to remove the all filter, and now I wanted to pass the new filter, which is called country. Country is equal to Canada. Canada. And instead of passing the you can say sum of cells, I'm going to pass the Canada cells. And filter should be same because filter is not required here. We have already given the data, so remove it. Doesn't need that. Now if I select the France, it doesn't impact anything. Okay, remember it. So if you are using the, we can say filters, so remember it, you should not, we can say if you want it, means you understand that it should not impact any visual. So in that scenario you should use this method so that we can clear the all data. So let's select the United States, it still doesn't impact your visuals. All is allowed to remove the filter, whatever filter you applied, that remove it for particular visual only. So this way we can solve it. Next part is that now someone said that whatever I'm going to select, according to my selection, that particular column will be displaying. So according to your selection, so let's talk about, I just wanted to create the model view and parameterized view. See this field and select, this is the consider as a, we can say filter. So now we have finance data, country, and I wanted to select the segment. sometimes people ask that we should create the particular filter, either select country data can be display or display segment basis, so we can select and change it, but it doesn't impact much. But this way you can create the parameter and pass into data, and that's going to use it. Okay, so these are filters we have. Next we have the relationship. What our relationship Power BI has? Power BI has the we can say one to many. Let me show you. So go to the model tab, and here the manage relationship. Go to the new and select any table, customer, employee. Say this one to one. Sorry, many to one first like this. So one to one means which is called inner join. Hope you understand the inner join. So inner join is concept. One second, I'll show you example so that you can understand. Here I have a best example with a simple tool, so that must be explained. Inner join. So join means inner join, yani one to one. The Power BI concept means the table A and table B has the common data that going to use the inner join, and it will produce the only resulted means value based column one. Like suppose matching data can be given to you. Talk about the left join. Left join, like suppose we have a A and B table, going to pick up the left all data, and right side table only give the common data if using left join. That is called many to one. So see this here in Power BI we have the many to one. So this is the left join. Now right join, just opposite. Right side full table and left side only common data, which is this. So that is called right join. And see this here we have in Power BI we have the one to many. Okay, many means multiple and one is obviously connected with the table. And full join, I want, obviously situation comes that say I want all data from all tables. So how should I do that? So go to the left join and right join. So left join, right join must be we can say it will pull the full data by using this. So we have many to many relationship. So but yeah, I would not recommend to many because it's going to take a lot of space and cardinality going to high. So in that scenario, its size is going to reduce your data set. So I would request to not try to ignore it. If it doesn't found the unique value, so duplicate the table, the key which we have. Okay, remove it means remove the duplicate and link with the both table with the both direction. So direction means now I want. When I filter the customer table, okay, customer table, then employee table automatically filter it. Instead of that, what I want when I employee table filter it, then customer table can be filtered automatically. Possible, but the situation says that if I filter anyone, both can be impacted. So use both. Otherwise, if you thought that no, I don't want to filter the customer table, so you can just make relationship with the employee table, that you can do that. Okay, now we have a self join. Self join means here I probably provide the merge option, so same concept like that. So you can make relationship, you create your own keys, own concept, and also you can build the relationship. Doesn't mean that you could not do, you could do that whenever you need. Okay, so mean you create your unique key in the table by using your logic, and then using logic you can build it, you can make relationship. So then also working in the Power BI. Power BI use the we can say Power BI use the star schema and direct query, live connections, all things going to consider that. But one thing remember, if in an interview someone asks that can I use the live connections? Yes, you can say yes, you can use it. Direct query. So direct query, and whatever your data model has, just click on that, go to the property and advanced option. See what type of connection I'm using right now. I'm using import. Let's select employee table. Employee table also I'm using import. See this. So import direct query and dual. So we have a in composite model like 2 and 3, like direct query, import, live connection can be used together. But remember, direct query, you should not modify your table. In import, you can delete, modify your table, you can transform your data, but not in direct query. So that is the limitation of it. Next part is that data set source refresh setting. I wanted to refresh my data, so obviously we need to schedule the time in Power BI services. So go to the Power BI services, app.powerbi.com, and then go to the workspace. Whatever workspace you have, go to the data set and setting. Go to the setting and then must go to the refresh option. Here enable it. Then we pass the daily. Let me check. Is there any dump that you can help us with that? Title is scorecard. Refresh schedule. Okay. See this. Now enable it, and thereafter we have a day, weekly and daily. So two options we have. So weekly means, say this, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whatever days you have, you can select that. Suppose I have a non-working day Saturday and Sunday, so why should I refresh my system? So uncheck that. And what is the time zone you have? USA, UK, so we must go. And then what time wanted to schedule? So like suppose wanted to schedule 4 and 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 6 a.m. morning. So that I also can do that. Now, I want to send a notification to the user. You can pass email ID, even you can do that. Okay. Next part is that report sharing. Relationship. Okay, I covered these things. Next part, move to DAX expression. So, what is the DAX expression? Obviously, the things which you're not able to modify in the model. Okay, I would recommend guys, don't focus on the DAX, don't focus on the visualization, always focus on the modeling part. If you have a modeling, if you have a concept of modeling, that how to model the data, then you never stuck in the Power BI. Biggest problem in data modeling. Some visual have then specification and like a specific way to you can say a specific way to connect the data. So in that scenario must be follow the, we can say, particular modeling, then you can do that, like waterfall chart and we can say where means donut chart. So these kind of chart looking for the multiple categories. So how should you give the category? Only one way, which is so let me show you. Okay, I'm just picking the line chart. Line chart prospect. I wanted to forecast the 2-year data. How should I do that? By using like I'm using the USA cells, and then I'm passing the country name. And since it has I want all data, so let's pass total set. And behalf of that, I wanted to calculate the next 2-3 year data. So how should I do that? So instead of these cells, I'm going to remove the pass the country name, total sales, and then since I wanted to pass the date, so then behalf of date I can do the calculation. See this, and I wanted to forecast it. So go to the here, forecast. See this is the target that we can forecast it. So we are upper bound and lower bound, that going to forecast behalf of this data. System analyze that how much sales we can made in future. So this is called usually forecasting. The model which we have is model going to analyze by the Power BI, and now it will build it by the for your forecast for the 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years. It is called forecasting of the business. So we are using data, you can forecast data even to 2015, 2016, 2017, 2023 till date. You can whatever your model you have, according to your model, you can forecast your data. I would request guys, please don't forget to like my channel, like and share, subscribe. Okay. So this way we can forecast certain years. Now I want that this data should become, if I use the, we can say, if I use the donut chart, will it help? No, it will not. Why? Because we are creating a data in multiple way, and means visual at least support to display that what is the value. Here you just display your past data. Okay, why organizations saving the data? Why they are saving? Because they have, at least they have hand that what I'm going to do, that it will help us or not. So that part is required. So that reason they are doing this one. Let's talk about the tree map. Tree map have a different concept, that they have the we can say categories. So if I use the category like product, then we can check that what is the value is. So each visual have their own concept, so must follow. Okay. Next, talk about the DAX expression. So why DAX expression is required? Why? Because you, whatever value wanted to populate into it. Okay, so we should we can say customize your model, and every time not possible to customize model as per their need. So in that scenario, we should use the we can say DAX. And to learn DAX, Microsoft provide the website, which is this Power BI DAX formula list. And now DAX function. So I would request guys, please visit every function one by one and check it. So let me cover the basic functions. I created already video for you if you wanted to go ahead and watch it. So suppose average, just simply use the average column. So let me show in the Power BI. So DAX I'm going to cover one by one. So we have the one thing, remember, whatever formula I have DAX, okay, so there are multiple way to create the DAX here. So let me first understand what all steps we need to do that. So first, if you wanted to declare a variable, even you can declare the variable here. So variable, whatever column name wanted to pass, test, pass it, and then against equal to pass the value. So I wanted to pass some financial sales, total it, okay. Now next part is that I want this value can be used. Also you can directly, but I'm going to give idea how to create the multiple condition in the DAX. So next part is that result. I want only one particular country data. So to this sum, calculate sum, we have a total USA sales. If you don't know how to create this measure, watch my last video. Okay, so filter it, and you don't have to filter it because it has all same kind of values. Just calculate on this. So it will going to calculate each row, that going to help you. Next part is that I want each cells. I want, okay. Now I want to display the data. So I want to total both USA and total. So we need to pass DT cells and plus result. Both can total it. But if you want to total in Power BI model, will it possible? Yes, it's possible, but yeah, it will take a lot of time. And we need to find that we need to summarize it, then we total it, then we can do that. It's not, we can say it's possible, doesn't mean they're not possible, you can possible it. But here you have a very easy, and it don't take much time. So this way you can customize your data too. Say this, the total. Now suppose I wanted to use the, let's cover the all functions here. So let me explain the function. Average, you know that average means whatever you have, it give the mathematic mean in middle of the means. Okay, average A. Okay, average A and average slightly difference. Like suppose I have a decimal point number, true false value in your row, in your column, maybe text. So if you're going to use the average, doesn't work. So you must use the average A so that it will handle by the Power BI. But one thing remember, suppose if you are using average A and that column has the, we can say 1 and 0. So 1 and true and false consider 1 and 0. So it will going to impact on average. So make sure whatever you're passing, just remember it. Next, average X. I wanted to calculate the we can say table level, meaning grouping level, in grouping it by the category. So we can group it as well. So let's see how. Average X tax, okay. Average X finance, and we need to use cells. This is the function. But suppose I want, we can say, anyone have any questions, you can ask in the chat, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay. So now the next part is that we created this data. Okay, here doesn't much impact on the data, but suppose we have a large data set, and if you're not applying average X, it should not give the correct value. So whenever you wanted to aggregate in particular group wise, they will be passed use average X. Always use it. Now, hope you understood the average X. Average means arithmetic mean. Average A means it will handle the tax and you can say tax and binary and true false. Also consider that. Same thing is count. You can count your line item, and then we have a count A, same handle the tax and number both. Count X give the row level information. Count blank, it will count the all blank in the row. Count rows. Okay, this function is asking for the table name. So suppose I wanted to count how many totals we have, means how many rows in particular table. So we must use the table rows. So count rows. Pass the table name, fair and simple. Instead of 700, it should be displayed. One second. 700. See this. Let's check how many we have here. 700 rows here, 700 rows here. Okay, so you must try to test it out with your end as well. Next, count X. Same concept, count table and expression. It will automatically count, you can say count it. Count X. Count X. And then pass it table name files. Product count. Now change it to line. Say this. It has a 700, obviously it will pass the 700. Now, distinct count. Some problem statement says that I don't want to display the duplicate value. See this. Same function. The number of total we have. Let's pass it. Create the new measure, and I am going to change same concept in the distinct count. Distinct count going to remove your all duplicate value from your distinct count. That's Next, okay. So I wanted to use the distinct count. Okay, distinct count has a distinct count and distinct count no blank. Let me explain the difference. Distinct is remove the all your distinct value. One second, guys. And then distinct is going to remove the duplicate from your we can say column, and it will give the only unique values. Distinct count, it will going to remove the distinct and then it will going to count it. Means remove the duplicate and the unique value is going to count and give the result in you can say number. It will pass the numbers, display the value. And count no blank. Suppose your column has a blank line item and I wanted to remove the duplicate and as well as count too. So three things can do together is in distinct count no blank. So these are the difference between them three functions. So let me show you one by one. So product column definitely has the product name should be repeat. You know that. Not here finance. I'm going to, it will pass the as per your column, it will display the value. So, okay, distinct count. Let me add the table here. Distinct count. Say this. Distinct product count. So distinct it will remove the all distinct value. Okay, what is the error? Oh, it has a multiple value supplied instead of stored value. Okay, distinct count. Now next, calculate distinct and this. We have multiple value, that reason. Next, we have the filter. No, I want count method, distinct count here. So distinct remove the value, does it mean just remove the value, that's it. Distinct, give the column name, finance, sales. It should remove the duplicate value from here. Why it display this? It should display. Let me show you country name. Yes. And if I distinct count 5. Okay, perfect. So if I here pass the distinct country, UNTRY country, it should be display 5. Please care, I'm getting that. So it should pass the square value here. Distinct. The value said table material supplied single expected. No, it should be display. Nothing is wrong in it. Countries. Finance. Sales is not equal to blank. I want to distinct count. Oh, I don't know what happened. Something wrong in it. I'll fix it and let you know. Okay. Let's move to the next part instead of wasting the time. So simple is distinct function. Maybe some problem that is not working. I have to restart it. So calculate, okay, so calculate distincts, whatever column want you to distinct it, okay, you can do that. And after that finance, sales is not equal to blank, where, so instead of distinct count, I wanted to, we can say distinct, I wanted distinct count. and count it as well. Two things do together. So it will give the 5. So it is remove the all duplicate number of values, which increase the font. Next, distinct count. Now come to the distinct with a no blank. So same formula, you can use it. Let's comment it out. Comment, there are two ways to comment it. First, star and forward slash. Another in that by dash 2 times you can count, you can say count it. So I use the distinct bracket open finance 8. I have to take, I'll complete this one line, I leave it and complete it. Okay, then the next part we have the calculate. I'm keeping because you can guys use it. Okay, distinct count with no blank, simple. Even you can use directly 2, doesn't mean that not you can use it here directly 2. It will give the same value because we do not have any distinct, you can say blank in a cell, so it will give it all value. So this is the distinct value. Next, move to the max. Sorry, one thing remember, max give the maximum return largest value on the column. But the problem is that whenever you go for interview, if someone asks what is the difference between max and max A, no one going to explain on this. So must remember, max allow you to compare two max value together. You can compare it and say this, we have this option. But max A doesn't allow to compare you. That is a huge difference between them. And so it will handle the date and numbers, true, false, everything handled by the max A. Max X mean the table and expression mean. Remember it. And mean, obviously minimum value of the column, maybe tax, maybe date, it will consider it. Sorry, not a tax, date and numbers can be considered only. So same, mean also is going to compare two values. So don't confuse while we can say go for interview. Interviewer may ask this question and that will stuck some time. Mean A, same concept, it will handle true, false, and it will give the smallest value of the column. Next we have a min X. Min X give the same value mean. We can say table and expression. Expression simple, pass the column name, it will calculate the mean value. Don't worry. Then with the product, obviously we need a product. What is the mean product? So product means return the number of columns, products number in the column. Okay, the number of column looking for product, so then you can count it. Means it will return the numbers. Product X same. It must only pass the table and expression. You can test this function, guys. Any problem, let me know. Will help you. Don't worry. Ping me. I will try to answer. Sum and sum X. These two is a major thing, so let me explain. Sum X, what is sum X is? Same way, sum X means you must, we can say total sales by category. So that you can use the sum X. Total sales by category. So you can use sum X and pass the financial table and then sales. And close the bracket. Even you can use the calculate with the multiple conditions. So I'm going to use the calculate, and using this I wanted to use filter, and then I wanted to see the finance, and then I wanted to pass the country. So finance country. Okay, sales is not equal to blank. Give the different conditions so that you can understand. Okay, say this. Also you can do that. I maybe pass the greater than less than whatever function or you pass it. Go ahead and do it. So these are the basic function we have, guys. So I think this video is very useful for you. So I would request there's a update for you guys, since almost people is not joining. Okay, so if I'll see tomorrow, if join the less than 10 people, I need to think, make a plan it. And maybe what I need to do, I'll talk to the people, those who interested. I just took those people and give the link, those people can join. And rest, I don't care about them. Who is not joining, there's no benefit of the video because I'm giving a lot of effort to build these things and people is not doing, that's very disappointing. So I would request from everyone, please join. And also later on some people not able to join, then I have a video, you can watch it. And next session we're going to cover the tomorrow we can say more Power BI DAX function, required function. After that we're going to move to the main part, which is edit query transformation. So transformation going to take a 2 sessions, so please be ready for the next session. Anyone have any questions, paste in the chat. We'll try to answer the questions. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe my channel. Okay. Okay, Sudeep, if there is a no comparison done in the max, then how it find the maximum value? Secondly, can we apply max and string? And if they can, how find the maximum value string list? It is by alphabets. Okay, so alphabets parts, you can use max a function. Max a, what you need to do, suppose you return the a character in the where. Okay, so that particular column going to ignore by the max a function. And talk about the if you have a true false, it will consider 0 or 1. So in this scenario you must pass the max a function, and you can test your end. Let me know if you get any problem. Since I don't have any kind of data, otherwise it will display. I don't have example right now, so let me add it. Let's test it right now. So I'm going to add the custom table right now. Max a 10 11 a 20 21. As per the Microsoft documentation, it should be possible to. So you ask me some max x, okay? Max x, max table, testing purpose. Load it. Now use the max x testing. Let's increase the font a little bit. Okay. Hope you are able to see that. So let's move to the first max function. See the result, will display the result. And max x a, what is the column table name? Wait one second, let me check the column name. Oh, yeah, max table, perfect. Max, yes, correct, even the correct column. Let's see what is the result is coming. Let's reduce the size, remove the filter off, and come to drag here. First check here, it is coming 10. Now use the max text function, remove it, pass it this. It is coming a. So a is a maximum value of this column. Okay. Next move to the. So let's comment it out. Use max a function. Let's see what happened. It's a totally different Microsoft function. Let me do it by max a. So apply it. It is give the 0. Why? I have values. Why is giving 0? 1 2 3 a 1 2. So it should be display here 21 if I'm not wrong. So why display 21? Am I using correct function? Yes. Okay. So it means, guys, let's read the term condition of the max x. Max a, return largest value in the column. Okay, the column in which you wanted to find largest value, remark. Okay, the largest value. The max function take argument in the column, looks for the largest value among the following type of the values, numbers and dates, guys. But if you have the guys, so max, so if you have a date and numbers, then they'll give the max number. Let's plot next one. Logical versus a true false. Rows evaluate true count 1 and row count false 0. Empty cells are ignored. Column contain no value can based on the max will return 0. Means empty cells are ignored if the column contain no value that can be considered 0. If you wanted to compare text value, then use max function. Means we need to use max. So let's see. It means if I using the max here, no, it doesn't give this. It means says that max x a and then max xx. I'm testing. Okay, next part is that max a max finance max x max a, sorry, will be max x. It will give the error. No, tax will not be considered by the max function, remember it. So let me change in the data. Instead of max, let's change the date. Thank you for asking, Sudeep. At least I learn new things. Guys, please ask this kind of questions. I love. So one thing remember, if you have a text value means alphabets, then it will be going to convert in 0 function. It's not my end, it's totally Microsoft created the formula that we need to must learn. That's it. Let me, okay, not here, I think come to the edit query. I'm going to add here wait, instead of add, I'm going to add the date, today date. So 25 March 2023, and as well as add the A. Let's see what happened. Adding both things together to test it. Close and apply. Yeah, testing is mandatory. Let's test the max function once again. Again it gives the A value, and there is a way I can do that. Okay, calculate and max only max excess not equal to A. Yeah, see this, then give the correct value. But yeah, when you have multiple largest, that's not possible to pass this way. But let's test another thing, which is this. Next is that calculate, not calculate, let's use max A. And same thing here, but one thing I'll do, wait, I'm using this one. So that A should be ignored. So first part, I wanted to ignore the calculate. Using calculate, you can use any function, don't worry. Still is give the A value. Okay, see this. But I wanted to add the ignore this one. Let's see what happened. 21. It means date and numbers can be considered, but alphabets cannot be. Okay. So Sudeep, hope you got this answer correct. Hope you got this answer. Please confirm in the chat, okay, once you got the answer. Anyone have any question? Sudeep, are you there? Please answer. If you got the answer, let me know. If you still have a question, don't worry. Alphabet simple. Alphabet not going to consider it will display 0. If you using date and number, then it will display the exact value that you're looking for. And this way, if you do not have way, so what you need to do, you can pass any, you can say this kind of query. Okay, in the place of if can be put in place of B, put blank will become. Okay, let's check it. Let's use blank. Good. Okay, leave it. Not this one. Use this one. So let's remove the blank. See this, if you have blank, then it will give the correct value. Means blank is not impacting, it impacting the only, you can say alphabets. A math function exactly not able to identify the, you can say A. That reason it gives the error. Not error, it just passed the A. So that's the reason. Any other questions, Sudeep? You, by the way, thank you so much. You asked great question, and please ask this way. I knew it, but yeah, I didn't use such scenario. I knew that this function is not supporting, but I didn't know that alphabets was not considered. And it considered them. It will display 0. Anyone have any question? Okay, perfect. So for today, I am keeping this. I will test from mind and some cases. Thanks Sudeep. Thank you so much. Great job. So I am closing for the day. So I would request everyone please share, subscribe my channel and